What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another news update video. So it's been a while since we've had any news for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and here on this channel I don't like to make a news video if there isn't news, and I don't like to report on news if it's not news. So if something's over like a month old or something, I don't like to report on it. I only like to report on new information. And with that said, Ben Walk, the community manager, has finally come back from his break, and with that he has been pretty active with answering some questions from the community. So today we got confirmation that the January update will be coming next week. Somebody gave the age-old question of CT when, and then Ben responded saying next week. So updates normally come out on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, so if I was to take a guess, we will probably get the community transmission on either Monday or Tuesday, just depending on what day they decide to drop the update. And then that will be when we get the patch notes, the bug fix information, and then they will go into more detail about the new hero abilities for BB-8 and BB-9E. And then to go along with that, Ben also went into a little bit more detail. He says, in other news, we'll have the CT for you next week, complete with the full release notes. This month is a bit different, as similar to December, you already know what's coming. We're still on track with everything. Heroes are looking great. Jakku, Takodana, and Kloss to Capital Supremacy and Instant Action. So normally this wouldn't be like any new information. He's just confirming what we already know. But this does confirm that we were getting Takodana. It wasn't originally confirmed that we were getting Takodana. And this is good in a number of different ways. I mean, the obvious thing is that we're getting an extra map that we didn't know we were going to get in January. But the other good news is, what does this mean for the future? They could have easily just drip fed these maps over the course of the next couple months. They could have given us 2 maps for January, Takodana in February, maybe another map that they convert like Starkiller or something in March. But if they're moving Takodana forward, does that mean that February is now kind of empty with terms of content? Or does this mean that they have so much content planned for the future that they were able to push Takodana forward and we still have all this extra stuff to come later? As of right now, we do not have a roadmap for the future. We have no idea what their plans are after January. So after next week, we should be expecting a new roadmap anytime now. Otherwise, we don't know what's coming. So we definitely have to keep our eyes out for a new roadmap here within the next couple weeks. And then while Ben was on Twitter, somebody asked, "King give Rey a lightning ability?" And then he just straight up said no. So a lot of people have been wondering, since the Rise of Skywalker, are they going to be changing any of the heroes? Depending on how you feel about the Disney trilogy, you could argue that a lot of heroes need changing. For example, in my opinion, I think Anakin needs a complete rework, because in my opinion, I don't think Anakin deserves to be called the Chosen One. So I don't think he needs as many abilities, and he doesn't need to be as powerful as what he is in this game. And then you kind of have the opposite argument, where people that like the Disney trilogy, they want to see changes like Rey getting lightning, for example, because she did it in the movie. So I don't think they're going to change any of the existing heroes. I could be wrong, but I just don't see them taking the time and putting in the effort to make changes based off of the newest movie. And I definitely don't see them giving Rey a dark side ability such as Force Lightning, especially since it was an accident in the movie and she only used it for like a brief second. And that was an example of her giving into her anger. So it doesn't really make sense for her character to use Force Lightning since she's on the good guy side. And then the last thing I want to bring up today is that somebody asked Ben, can we get card loadouts, please? And then Ben responded with maybe. So they're at least aware of the community wanting card loadouts. And by card loadouts, they mean like having the option to have pre-made loadouts depending on your mode or depending on your map. Right now, it's kind of annoying that anytime you want to change your star cards, you have to go in and do it in the pre-lobby before every single match. For example, if I'm on Geonosis and I'm playing as a heavy, I want to have a anti-vehicle loadout, compared to if I'm playing close quarters on a different map, like on Camino, I want to have an anti-infantry loadout with maybe some grenades or the grenade barrage. Or if you're playing Galactic Assault and then you want to switch to heroes versus villains, odds are you want to have different star cards, and it's always a pain in the butt to remember to switch your cards in that 30 seconds they give you before the match starts, because nobody wants to take the time during the match to switch your cards around when you could actually be out in the action getting some kills. So I'm all for that change, and I hope that they bring it here in the next couple months. But that's going to do it for all the news that we have for you guys today. As always, I will keep you guys updated as more information comes out. And yeah, be sure to hit that thumb up button if you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you were new here. And that is going to do it for me, guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video.
Will you join me? Accept your fate. I grew impatient.